Wake up. It's time to debrief in his presence again. For those of you who are born again, spirit filled Christians, you understand that it's all about the presence of God. I spent a lot of time, and I've shared this with you guys before, whether in Sunday morning experience or someplace, that we spend time chasing after things and we don't know that we are. We're just trying to make it happen, trying to do what we need to do. I exhausted myself. I was like the hamster on the wheel going nowhere fast. And maybe that's you today. Maybe you feel like the hamster on the wheel going nowhere fast. And you've exhausted all of your resources. You have paid money out for coaching programs that didn't serve you, or you bought into investments accounts that didn't serve you. And you're feeling a little bit bitter and a little bit burnt. So today I want to deal with the bitterness and the burnt to get you to the place that you can regroup and you can move again. You see, I've been there. Others have been there. You are on a well paved path. There are those that have laid the foundation for that and will tell you quickly, dust yourself off, that it's time to get up from the bitterness and the burnt. We've all gone through things where we have felt betrayed, we have felt manipulated, we have felt like we've used. Is that a good word? Felt used? And if you've ever felt any of these feelings, then I want to get you to the place that you can debrief from that, that you can cleanse from that. So take a deep breath right now, letting it go into the abyss where it came from. The things that keep you from moving on in relationships with new people. Yeah. Holding on to what the last man did to you, the last woman did to you, and you think that he's like the other guy, or all men are this, or all women are that. That's bitterness is being burnt. So you don't have to move past this moment, because this time for debriefing in his presence is us about helping you to move on. So you don't have to go past these next few minutes and continue that path of being bitter and burnt. You can actually get up. Yeah. So this is your opportunity to get up. It is your opportunity to say that enough is enough. I'm not going to waste any more of my time thinking about things that are not serving me. I want to think about those things of my future. I want to live in my future self. I want to do those things that I've been called to do and be that girl, that woman that I've been called to be, that man I've been called to be. I want to be that business person that can change the world. I want to be a person who's given to Christ consciousness. And if that's you, come on with me to this morning. Come on to this altar of debriefing in his presence so that you can truly bloom where you're planted. And that you no longer feel compelled to get on every train that's coming through town and follow every shiny thing, or feeling persuaded that you have to buy this or buy that in order to be whole. You don't. We offer coaching. I offer a coaching program for heart-centered entrepreneurs, but you don't have to be compelled to be a part of my program. It is an offer. But what's greater is that what we do and what others like me are doing is to help people get Christ centered, stay Christ centered, even as you build your business and rebuild your life, period. Because it is about the whole person. You're not a part being, you are a whole person, spirit, soul, and body. So come on in the room right now. Come on in the room with me and get into the place that you can take a deep breath, meditate, relax, let it go. Because the way you let it go is the focus in. The focus within, God being God within you. The bitterness, the being burnt has to leave you. It cannot hold on to you anymore, not past this moment. It can't, because we are here debriefing in his presence. So you get to pass, get to focus in, and that has to pass. It can't stay here. It can't stay here, not here. Anyone who steps into this place doesn't have to be long to be strong. Anyone who steps into this place get debriefed, detoxed. Yeah. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. You're here. You're here to move. It doesn't have to be wordy or chatty to be effective either. Move. Move. Take a deep breath. Feel yourself breathing. Debriefing. The bitterness and the burnt is being replaced by peace and hope. Like Moses' serpent swallowed up Pharaoh's serpent, joy and peace is swallowing up bitterness and feelings of being burnt, used, abused, manipulated, whatever terms you want to call it. Moses' serpent swallows up Pharaoh's serpent. Hope will swallow up doubt. Faith will swallow up your fear so that you can be mobilized, so that you can be globalized and do the things that you have been called to change the world. We need you, we need you, we need you, we want you, we want you to be clear and clean. You have to move with clarity, and you can't move with clarity when there's fogginess from bitterness and being burnt and manipulated and hurt and pain and throwing rocks at people who threw rocks at you. Don't do that. Come on in with me. Be sweet, be kind, be nice. You can afford to. You can afford to be nice. You can afford to be kind because you're an eternal being. You're a spirit, you have a soul, and you live in a body, and you don't have to stay stuck and in a rut with anybody else because you are your own footprint and fingerprints in this world. Take a deep breath. Your heart's been heavy, but you come unto him, all ye that are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. He takes it away from you because you're casting your cares upon him. Come on, take a deep breath. Follow me into the room of his presence and allow yourself to experience his peace and his joy once again. Don't let anyone control you from what they said or did to you in yesterday, because your future is bright, and it can only get brighter when you release the bitterness and the hatred and the anger and all the toxic things that have been holding you as a prisoner in captivity. Praise will get you out of prison every time. So come on into the place of praise and worship as you begin to move forward now. And thank God that he allowed you this opportunity to be here right now, to get debriefed this Saturday morning in his presence so that you can move forward. Yeah. Own it. Own your freedom. Own your ability to be stronger than what you have given out the messages that you're weak and insignificant. No, that's not your story. That's not your story. Your story is that you're powerful. Your story is that you are great. Your story is that God put you together and you're still together. So take a deep breath and lift up your hands and tell him thank you, because he's worthy. And he thought enough of you to make you a member of his family. I'm so glad you joined me this morning, because this is just a moment in time, for just a few minutes, sometimes 10 minutes, sometimes less, for you to get debriefed from all the things that you've experienced this week in his presence. I'm Dr. Faye, and I look forward to your joining me the next time right here. Bye-bye now.